Hey there, you're watching Go Island, coming to you today from the end of Napier Street, right across the road from Dry Creek Park, where we're talking about community gardens in the rain.
Aaron Vissia Financial Go Island is brought to you by Aaron Vissia Financial.
Well, hello there, you are watching Go Island. We're out here on a slightly rainy day, but that's okay because it's rain that makes our garden grow in Port Alberni, and that's what we're talking about today, the Dry Creek Community Gardens. And you can see right behind me is Dry Creek Park. Well, the gardens aren't going to be there. They're going to be right here in this empty lot. And I'm here with Jeanette Cormier from the Young Professionals of the Alberni Valley, who's going to tell me a little bit about this. And Jeanette, this is such an exciting project.
Yeah, we're really excited about it. We've been planning it for over a year now.
Now, before we start telling you too much about the gardens, so a lot of folks out there don't know who the Young Professionals are. What is this group all about?
So we're a business organization in the Alberni Valley, and we're comprised of business owners and young professionals who are under the age of 40. And yeah, we're working on a few community projects, and we're hoping to do more in the future.
This is so exciting. How long have you been active?
I've been a member of the Young Professionals for over a year now, and yeah, we've been planning this garden, and I'm the project manager for the garden, and we've been planning it for just about a year now, yeah.
And you said you were involved in other projects. Well, what other kind of things do you do?
Oh, we have a few things in the works that I'm sure everyone will hear about in the future.
Oh, you're being so coy. You don't want to tell me about them.
We have a couple things on the go, and we mostly have been doing a lot of fundraising to support our future community projects, and this is kind of our first big one.
Okay. And I do know from watching City Council, which I do occasionally, that you have some videos online as well, don't you?
Yes, we do have some videos online, interviews with different members. There's one with me and a few of the other young professionals as well.
And can people find them on YouTube or go to your Facebook page?
Yeah, I think they should be on YouTube, and yeah, we have a Facebook page as well. So.
Excellent. So anything you want to know about the Young Professionals, you can find out on the Facebook page. There's lots more to talk about because we haven't really told you anything about the community garden yet. But before we do that, we're going to find out a little bit about the North American Occupational Safety and Health Week. Boy, that's a mouthful. Well, welcome back. You are still watching Go Island. We're still here talking about the Dry Creek Community Gardens, gardens to be built in this lot right across the street from the Dry Creek Park. And we're with Jeanette Cormier of the Young Professionals of the Alberni Valley, who is the project manager for this. And Jeanette, why did you choose a community garden for your first big project?
Well, we're interested in encouraging local food production in the valley, and also in educating people about how to grow food and how to preserve it and all things involved in that process.
So this sounds so cool. Now, I also know there is another community garden, small. Is that still operating?
Yeah, there's a community garden on Wallace Street or Wallace Drive over by the Echo Center, and it's still functioning. It's been around since the early 90s, so yeah.
And well used. We drive by there every now and then, and the plots are all in use. So this would open up that many more opportunities.
Yeah, and in a different part of town too, to service a different need. And I feel as though Port Alberni could have many community gardens. Yeah.
So what makes a community garden work? Define a community garden for me.
Well, it's kind of a supportive environment for people to grow food in, or herbs and, that kind of thing as well. And so there's, support for people, and we kind of build the beds and help people maintain them. And we're also hoping to have an educational component to it as well. And so we'll actually help people learn how to grow food.
Very interesting. Now you say build the beds. These are going to be individual raised beds?
Yes, yeah. So our plan is to fence off a section of this lot and to install raised beds. Yeah.
So interesting, so exciting for so many people in Port Alberni who live in apartments, maybe don't have access to land for a garden. We're going to talk a little bit more with Jeanette about it in just a few minutes. But first, we're going to head off on an adventure with Jose Arujo. Well, welcome back. We're still out here in the rain at the future site, hopefully the future site of the Dry Creek Community Garden right across from Dry Creek Park. And we say hopefully because this isn't a done deal yet. Jeanette Cormier of the Alberni Valley Young Professionals has been telling us about what a community garden is, what the organization is, and now she's going to update us on where you are in this project. What stage are you at?
Yeah, so on Monday night we're going to be proposing to City Council and we're going to be asking them for a long-term lease on this lot so that we can start building the gardens.
Now, we had a little chat about this before because you're calling it a lease, but you're kind of hoping they're going to waive the rental fees.
Yeah, we're hoping they'll be really kind to us and support our community project.
And regardless of whether you're being charged rent or whether it's rent-free, this will actually save the city some money because they currently have to maintain this property, don't they?
It's true. They won't have to mow it quite as much. So.
Now, there's going to be a fair bit of work involved in turning this spot into a community garden. What will be involved and who will be doing the work?
Well, we're asking different organizations and businesses in the valley to help us with materials donations. And so what we're going to do first is build the fenced-in area, and then we'll be getting lumber to build the raised beds.
Excellent. And I'm guessing you're going to need more than just gifted materials. You're going to need lots of helping hands to build it.
Oh yeah, we'll be asking folks in the community to come and lend a hand, put nail some boards together and shovel some dirt.
This is such an exciting project. It has the ability to transform this part of town. It's so exciting.
Yeah, I'm really excited. I just live up the street and I'm looking forward to using the garden myself. So, yeah.
Wonderful. If you want more information about this project, Jeanette's the lady to call. You can contact her by phone or on the Facebook page. Do you have information about the gardens on the Facebook page?
Absolutely. We update it regularly.
Wonderful. Well, good luck with City Council on Monday. It was wonderful chatting with you.
Yeah, it was great to meet you.
Well, I think it's a great project. I'm looking forward to seeing the gardens growing here. We're almost at the end of the show, but before we say goodbye, we've got another story for you. Well, that does bring us to the end of another Go Island. I think the idea of a community garden right here is a wonderful idea, and I'm hoping the city does embrace it. Until we meet again, be good to each other.
Aaron Vissia Financial Go Island is brought to you by Aaron Vissia Financial, supporting community and providing personalized advice and service to clients since 1996. Our team is ready to help you with your financial future.